They're lining up, and they're off. And racing for the Canter Carpet High Performance Surfaces Novices Chase, run for the Norton's Coin Trophy over 2 miles and 5 furlongs. 17 fences to take. Emitom is the first to show. Pops over it safely. Oh, if the cap fits, took a chance at the first fence. He's over safely in the green. Emitom, with that previous chasing experience, is pressing on to the second. He just put in an extra stride that time, but lands ahead from in second place. That is Fiddlerontheroof. And if the cap fits in the double green is the back mark of the trio. Emitom at the next. Saw a good stride that time. Lands 4 clear to Fiddlerontheroof and Robbie Power in the dark blue, the Tolworth hurdle winner from last season. And if the cap fits, a former Grade 1 winner over hurdles, is the back mark of the trio. He was careful over that one, if the cap fits, but got over safely enough. So on the long turn now, with Emitom out in front in the maroon colours for Adrian Heskin. Runner-up on his chasing bow at Uttoxeter last time. 4th in last season's Stayers Hurdle. He leads to Fiddlerontheroof in second for Robbie Power. And if the cap fits, and Daryl Jacob, the back marker of the trio. This race run for the Norton's Coin Trophy in memory of the 1990 Shock Cheltenham Gold Cup winner, who won that race at odds of 100-1 for Cyril Griffiths, the man from Carmarthenshire in West Wales. Emitom leads them then into the home straight on the first occasion, and he's clear by about 5 or 6 lengths to Fiddlerontheroof in second. And if the cap fits, who made that early mistake, is the back marker. Emitom jumps it safely enough. Fiddlerontheroof was over nicely in second. And the back mark of the trio remains if the cap fits. Heading towards the next in the home straight, the open ditch. And Emitom measures it nicely. Jumped really well on his chasing debut that day at Uttoxeter. He's over in front by 3 or 4 lengths. Emitom to Fiddlerontheroof in second place. And then if the cap fits, jumping that one. All 3 jumping well. If the cap fits, jump that one very nicely too. He's just warming to his task in last place. This will be the last next time around. And up front it's still Emitom. Skips over that one. Lovely jump by the horse in second place, Fiddlerontheroof. He's really impressed so far with his jumping. And the back marker of the trio, if the cap fits. But he remains in touch as they pass the line with a circuit to go in this Canter Carpet High Performance Surfaces Novice Chase. Emitom in front then by 3 lengths to Fiddlerontheroof in second place. A similar gap to if the cap fits, who's last of the trio under Daryl Jacob, a former winner of a Grade 1 at Aintree's Grand National meeting over hurdles. Making the turn, Emitom pressing on in front by 3 or 4 lengths to Fiddlerontheroof in second. If the cap fits, about 3 lengths behind him, the back marker of the trio. The only time they take this fence is coming up. This is going to be taken as number 9. Emitom under Adrian Heskin has the advantage, about 3 lengths. To in second place, Fiddlerontheroof, and if the cap fits, again, a little bit fiddly over it at the back of the trio. Just a little tap down the neck as well from Daryl, heading towards the next. Another plain fence. Emitom really came up well that time to land 3 clear to Fiddlerontheroof, and if the cap fits, the open ditch is the next jumping test for these novices. Emitom. At that time, Fiddlerontheroof just slightly got it wrong in second place. It was perhaps his first mistake. If the cap fits, the back marker. Emitom is pressing on here, heading towards the next. He fiddles his way over it. If the cap fits, jumps at the back mark of the trio. Nice jump in second place by Fiddlerontheroof. 1 more to take down the back. Emitom out in front at this one. Adrian Heskin made his mind up that time. He lands clear by 3 lengths. Fiddlerontheroof was very safe in second. And if the cap fits, is in touch in third, and just trying to make up some ground on Fiddlerontheroof. Emitom just ridden along in front. Got a decent gallop throughout these novices. Fiddlerontheroof in second place. If the cap fits, who's a strong stayer over hurdles. Trying to close up now at the back of the trio. Heading around the turn. Emitom out in front. Adrian Heskin looks the correct way this time, around his shoulder. And he's in front, but riding this horse along. But he has a nice lead. Fiddler on the Roof is trying to close him down. If the Cap Fits is getting ever closer for Daryl Jacob. First in the home straight's a plain one, 4 from home. Emitom joined by Fiddler on the Roof, who's coming there stylishly. To the outside, If the Cap Fits is trying to run on as well. As they head down now towards the final ditch, and Emitom beats a retreat. If the Cap Fits has landed in front on the outside now to Fiddler on the Roof in second place. And If the Cap Fits is now really relishing this. He's heading down towards the second last with a 3-length lead. If the Cap Fits and Daryl Jacob jumps it well. Fiddler on the Roof in second place is trying to stage a rally. Emitom looks well held on the run down to the 17th and final fence. If the Cap Fits is clear now at the last. If the Cap Fits again, he was measured over it. Fiddler on the Roof over in second. Emitom a distant third. And If the Cap Fits, a very classy hurdler, will make a smooth transition to chasing. He'll win really well for Harry Fry and Daryl Jacob. And If the Cap Fits wins on his chasing debut. Second, Fiddler on the Roof. Back in third was Emitom.